Good morning again, or just plain good morning if you were not with me earlier for Vintage Story. How is everybody this morning? Unfortunately, YouTube seems to be behaving itself, and I'm experimenting with a reason for why that is. I've got a suspicion it's because I was attempting to use ultra-low latency so I could get more immediate chat responses. And I don't think YouTube was happy with that. So, let's see, everything working? Seems to be. Where are we? Well, the general plan is to return to the coastal highway, do a trade with Sutherland, the trader, or two, and then take 10 kilograms of salt and other supplies to Mystery Lake. Now, I'm sure I won't get any of that done today, beyond possibly returning to the coastal highway. We will have to see how things work out. And talking about seeing how things work out, let's see how things work out. Why do I get the feeling there's something screwy going on? And it's almost night time. I would like to wait for the black bear hide to be properly cured, but I can wait. So, what am I doing? Quite sure, actually. A little overladen. Not too bad. A little bit of cattails to deal with vitamin C. No moose. I'd be awfully tempted to hang around if the moose respawned. We know the bear's dead. All that remains really is to wake up in the morning and be upon our way. Oh, actually, I just had a thought. I have them occasionally. Do I want to... No, I don't think so. Hey! Hey, Danny, how are you doing? Morning, Peanut. Morning, Lola. Guess I'll just leave that as it is. Oh, I always forget, don't I? The reason I'm so overladen is because I've got fish on me, and fish is always heavy for its calories. Unless you smoke them, in which case... It's not smoke them, cure them, in which case cured fish suddenly becomes one of the better travel foods. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I'm a big believer in naps. It's the only way I get enough sleep, to be honest with you. Oh, and I was thinking about making a bow, wasn't I? Do you know what? Actually, I think I might do that. You know, same as usual. Streamed Vintage Story this morning to more success than any of my hightail streams ever did.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Good maple sapling. I think I need 3, don't I? Survival bow. Just says begin crafting. Okay. Ah. Finally, you tell me how long you're going to take. Did I have the forethought to stick? Oops. Ah! I did not. Where did I put... Where on earth did I put my... Oh, wrong place. Oh. I'm looking for my storm lantern and fuel. Do this task before I sleep, I think. Yeah, I think I can do that. Oops. Right, and that should allow me to finish it, shouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to really work out what it is I need. Oops. Yeah, let's just get that done.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I wonder how far that light travels. Surprisingly far. Where's my old bow? Oh, here we go. Brand new bow. I should really leave. It's kind of nice having this out, to be honest. Eh. Yeah, we'll just tuck away the fuel. Where's the fuel one? Oh, forgot I had that. There's going to be a mad scramble in the morning to make sure I've got everything. Oh, I need to take... Yeah, there's so much I need to take with me. How's the fur babies, Danny? Right. He has a box. Right, what do I need to take with me? I will take another bottle of water.
Kind of heavy.
I am going to need drop that off. Drop that off, because I think I've got... No, I ought to drop that on the floor, but I can't be bothered. Let's see. What do I need to take with me, Danny? I forget. Apart from... I will need those. Oh. Food. I need to take my leather. And my cloth. I'm surprised I remembered, to be honest. Right. Why leather and cloth? Repairs on the way, and because I think that's my only... probably back to Coastal Highway. Do a trade while I'm there. Then move on to Mystery Lake to repeat the basic thing I've been doing here. Which is, yeah, make the place more livable. That's not going to be ready, I already know that. What do I want to take? I'm going to drop the fish. I'll take that. Oh, good luck with that. I'm sure it'd be fine. Hey! Look at this. The weather's not giving me a single excuse not to go. Alright, what else do I need? I've got a new bow, I've got arrows, I've got arrowheads, I've left a bunch of arrowheads here. I think I've got... Yeah. I will take some cured meat. Let's see. Anybody think of anything else I should take with me? Got enough water, I got that. I have sticks. This I need.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Do you know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to... Nah, I'll take the whetstone with me. Ah, do you know what I will do? I'm going to leave some matches behind. Matches. Yeah. Because I have matches. I have medical supplies, bandages, old man's wound, painkillers. Don't need that many painkillers. I almost never use them after all. Antibiotics. Oh. Yeah, that'll be all right. You know what I ought to take with me? if I can get the pemmican trade, I'm going to want my rose hips. I've got oil, I've got cloth, I've got sticks. Keep thinking I'm forgetting something.
Man, this pack is getting heavy.
And I'm still not hugely overladen by my standards. All right. I'm now convinced I'm going to forget something. If anybody can think what I might be forgetting, speak now or forever hold your peace. I've got the woodworking tools. Of everything else I think I need, I've got back elsewhere. Make sure that the temptation of the moose isn't there, which it is not. And I guess I'm on my way. On the road again. Oh! I have a can. Okay. I have a can. Thank goodness for that. And I just realized... Yeah.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Huh. I just realized I had very little. I did not have the cured meat I thought I did. I had scraps. I don't want scraps. I want a full 1/4 kilogram. Okay, so drop that. That's all 0.25 of a kilogram. We're good to go. Right, now. Tip-ups I can make. Snares I can make, assuming I left snares behind. Amazingly, I didn't do much rabbit trapping. All I've got to do is remember how to get out of here, and that's through the mine, isn't it? And I ought to make it through the mine before Anna and Eugene show up. That way I don't get constant reminders to pick up the coal that will otherwise laden me. Traveling, I find, in this game is always nerve-wracking. So, all I have to fear is everything. Well, wolves. Because, of course, I always end up in a fight with wolves, don't I? Don't tell them I said that. Right. And why the extra stick? Well, I probably don't need to make a snow shelter, but just in case. rabbits. Do you know, I can't remember what... Oh, I was going to say, I can't remember. Why did I come here in the first place? That's right, I want to make a bearskin rug. And I needed quality tools, and I thought the quality tools were here. Where is the mine? Is it up here? I think it is, isn't it? We will deny everything. Unless they show up too early and suddenly realize that we've been talking about them behind their back in chat. Little Nugget was in this morning's live stream. He seems to be okay. He's currently seems to be camped out in the snow in Texas. But he tells me this is his last night in this last day in the snow. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Am I going the right way? I often ask that question, and yeah, the answer turns out to be yes. And I can tell this is the right way because I abandoned that there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right. And you go. We didn't see that, Danny. We did not see that. Nor that. Ah. Is it a peanut brownie, though? Can you make brownies with peanuts? Yes, this. We didn't see that. That doesn't exist. Why, no. We came through here and there was no sign of coal. I always end up double checking. Oh, well, yes. Not the same thing, is it? He likes his legumes, not his actual nuts. Yep.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yay! Yay for coffee makers. Can I just go down here and take a shortcut? Apparently so. Although last time I did this thinking I would avoid wolves, I didn't, did I? I don't assume you're going to christen the new coffee maker now. It's probably a bit late in the day, isn't it? Unless you're one of those people who can drink coffee and then go straight to sleep. Look at me, making my way through a broken highway like I know what I'm doing. Except for the minor problem that apparently I don't. I don't necessarily want to get into a fight with wolves at this point. Oh boy. I might have no choice, but he ran away. Very wise of him. You prefer cold coffee? Oh, yeah, sort of like iced coffee, I suppose. In case anybody's wondering, I'm not particularly bothered by getting into a fight with wolves. It's just I don't see any reason why I should. Morning, Eugene. Your ears must be burning. Oops, I wasn't going to say that, was I?
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Do you know, I think that's the first time I've been through there without having to shoot a wolf. All because I implemented tactical cowardice and just ran for it, basically. Of course, I do have wolves to look forward to down here. Nothing, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, no, nothing to worry about. Nothing happening here. Could I find a way to sound more suspicious? Oh, I just realised. Chat's not actually going to tell Eugene what we were talking about, is it? All right, I'll fess up, Eugene, because it's slightly amusing. I was talking to Danny and saying I have to get through the mine before you or Anna show up and start yelling at me to pick up the coal. No, I didn't pick up the coal. I'll pick it up on the way back. Well, there's the bear on the ice. Yeah, there's the bear on the ice. I got the salt, on the other hand. I didn't want to be any more overladen than I already am, to be honest. That was all it was. And given that I had to sort of do a little bit of a hop, skip and a jump to get out away from a wolf, I think I was moderately justified. Okay. That's... Oh, that's a deer. Do you know what I was thinking? I thought, first of all, oh, it's a wolf. Then I thought, it's a very long-legged wolf, which made me think of the South American maned wolf. And then I realized, oh no, it's a deer. What's the likelihood they would put something as obscure as a maned wolf in this game? Especially in an Arctic environment. I did bring my wood tools. Yes, I did. Yeah. And I made a new bow and left the old one back at the... I left my arrows back there as well. Because I've got 25 on me. And I think I've got another 3 or 4 arrowheads. So it's not like I'm short of arrows or arrow making materials. Yeah. I even remembered to pick up my cloth and leather. I picked up the leather because it's the only leather I've got. And I picked up the cloth just in case something absolutely disastrous happened and I had to make a snow shelter. Did I remember my bedroll? Hello, Empress Rian. Yes, hang on a second. I have a bearskin bedroll. So, yes. But I know what you mean. I even remembered my tin can. There was a time, and there probably still is a time, I was arguably notorious for leaving bedrolls behind. A pot. What else would I leave behind? Yeah. Forgetting my bedroll led to one of my more memorable episodes in the long dark, making my way from the ravine back to here. Well, not here. The coastal highway at night in a blizzard with having to use a stim to keep myself awake. That ended up being one of my better live streams, it has to be said. This is all, yeah. This is all, this is my meat pile. And I'm going to have to kill the wolf, aren't I? You're just going to ignore me? I feel positively insulted. I'm right here. Yeah, that's the general plan. I'm going to stop here, try and do a trade with Sutherland for salt, although I've got some on me, obviously. And then repeat the process I've been doing here and obviously in Desolation Point there. You know, make a woodworking bench, make chests, that kind of thing. Make a meat curing box. And then... That thing just gave me a heart attack. Oh, he's not happy with me. My cured meat pile. Grab the fish.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
So, yeah, long-term plan. Head to Mystery Lake. Repeat some of the building process. Once I'm done there, head to the Broken Railroad. Go to the Hunter's Cabin. Repeat the process there. That kind of thing. So that I've got nice, comfortable places to stay, all up and down the railroad. And then we shall consider... assuming I'm still alive at the end of all that, then we will consider what happens next. But I do want to do a trade with Sutherland. That was the least eventful trip I've made down that particular road ever. It's not the railroad, is it? It's the road. Yeah. You know what I mean. I mean, yeah, this is the sort of the end of... Yeah. In that straight line between Desolation Point, Coastal Highway, Mystery Lake, Broken Railroad, so I have places all the way down here. And then I can start working up, assuming I last that long. Then it comes to a case of, you know, do I doll up Bleak Inlet, Pleasant Valley, Mountain Town, and then I can consider moving up into the areas which will otherwise get me killed. Or I can go to the Drifter's cabin, which is a favourite spot.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Right, let us... Oh, hang on a second. I do actually have 10 kilograms of salt here, so... Hey, Bubba! How are you doing? Happy Monday. So I do have a long-term plan of sorts. Yes. Oh, I've got even more back at Desolation Point. I am... Hang on, do I? Did I not? Okay, well, I'll drop my spare salt in here. And... Did anybody get the impression when I left here I had a lot of stuff? Yes, I did. Yeah. Good morning, Anna. No, I haven't been back to the Forsaken Airfield except to speedrun on ultra easy mode so that I could film the the Aurora. So before I forget, okay, so there's my moose hide cloak, and there's my cured moose hide. What have I got in here? I didn't think I needed more saplings. Ah, look at that. I can make pemmican. Well, that was... I actually did a video on it. How to speedrun to Forsaken Airfield. Alright, let's triple check, make sure I really didn't... Oh, this blasted thing is doing its usual trick. Okay, I have tools, I have hatchets, I have knives. I have hatchets, I have tools, I have whetstones. Oh, it's doing its... Oh, blast you, you... So we are now checking to see whether or not I really did Okay, it really does appear that I don't have quality tools anywhere. At some point, I've got an excuse. I need to reload the revolver shell casings, but frankly, I've got 64 rounds of ammunition here and 30 odd. Yeah, at some point, I do have an excuse, but I haven't been using the rifle. Okay, I am not seeing any sign of quality tools, so I am going to assume that I genuinely do not have them here. I could say something inflammatory at this point, Bubba. Something along the lines of, I don't like pickles, but that's not necessarily true. Oh, yes. And in case anybody was wondering why I didn't bring the 20-odd arrowheads I have in Desolation Point, it's because I've got 9 in here, plus another 3. Plus the 25 on me. My experience of pickles is they're not necessarily grey. They tend to be green, but I suppose it depends. Pickled onions. No, good pickled onion is more white than anything else. Pickled eggs are definitely white, but I refuse to even consider the possibility of trying a pickled egg. Oh, do I have water? I do have water. I did see water, didn't I? The one drawer it will let me reliably open has 5.5 kilos in it. Yeah, okay, so we're good for water. It's... I hate this thing. Oh, I've got other things I draw the line at. I mean, the ultimate... Morning, Chad. The ultimate grey pickled food might be 1,000-year-old eggs. And I have no intention of going anywhere near those. Oh, hang on a second. I thought I had... Oh, no, okay. I've only got 12 spare arrowheads here. Does everybody think it'll be enough? Books I don't need. No, probably not. Hang on. Oh, it's doing the same thing. Oh, it's the same. No, that's one drawer. Okay. That's the old bed. I definitely... And then and then I stashed spare desks in the toilet. Oh, no, no, no. No, Bubba. I have a proper bear hide bed. Complete with pillows, it seems. Well, we can't have everything, can we? Okay, let's see. So we need... Actually, I don't need a heck of a lot. I just want to do a trade with Sutherland before I move on. Or at least to see what he's got to trade. Because if I can get the pemmican recipe, I want the pemmican recipe. Another 10 kilograms of salt would not go amiss. Although technically, I do have a spare 10 kilograms of salt over here. Yeah. And I will need to take that to... No, I don't get it yet. That is earmarked for Mystery Lake. Especially seeing as I've got 3.5 kilos of salt. So that's not too bad. I could... Ooh, here's a thought. I wonder, how big are these fish?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Where's my fish? You know, I could... These are all fairly small. I could stuff these in... I could cure these for the ultimate travel food, couldn't I? Because they're all relatively small fish. Hey, Peanut! Fish! Sorry. Hey, Bubba! We have a slightly new feature now. And that is... subscribers' fur babies are listed.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, look, that's good. Nearly 20 kilos of fish. And that will make for good travel food, which is the whole point of doing it. Yeah. So anyway, the question, Bubba, is: do you have any fur babies you want on the list? No. Well, typically we mean cats and dogs. I've started putting a list of subscribers' fur babies together, and they appear on the intermission screen and farewell screen, that kind of thing. So, new feature for the sentimental people like me. Right. Actually managed to have 20 kilograms of small fish to stuff in the meat curing box for the ultimate in travel food. No, I literally take a note. Somewhere I've got a notebook. Oh, here we go. During one of the long dark live streams, what was it, late last week, I basically started making a list of everybody's fur babies. So I've got Danny's cats, Tony's cats, Brikaja's cats, Anna's dogs, Eugene's cats, and one other cat whose name who I can't remember who they belong to. But what's wrong with pen and paper? Sometimes it's just easier than using the computer. Right. Let's start devouring our vitamin C laden fish. and now we just wait for. Of course, the frequency of auroras I was getting at Desolation Point means I won't get anything here for about a week. If you wait 10 minutes, you'll hear the clock in the background here, but of course, it's it sounds like an old-time clock. Actually, that reminds me, I think my mother has sort of promised me my grandfather's old clock. And it is an old-time, it's not a grandfather clock, it's a, old-style desk wind-up type clock. I wouldn't mind having that. I must remind her. Oh, grief. And talking about my grandfather reminds me, he had an old scrapbook, which arguably would make for interesting reading and possibly writing about. Actually, that's an interesting. My grandfather was a very calm, quiet character who lived an interesting life. Sort of behind the scenes type of thing. It's possibly a YouTube channel in that, actually, just reading out the stuff in his scrapbook. It's this, chunk of history, which is completely forgotten. There are strangely still people who remember my grandfather, and remember he was one of those remarkable people who turned his hobby into his livelihood. He was a huge fan of model railroads, and he ran a display oh grief, from the 1960s for years on the seafront in Brighton. And I still remember that. And there are people who still remember him. There's actually Pathé News stuff about him somewhere that I have the rights to. Yeah. Actually, let's just do 2 hours, just in case we get a late night aurora. PG-13, Bubba. PG-13 for the most part. Some censors don't like the expression. Strangely, the Twitch obviously isn't the only one. I know of at least one other that really hates using that expression. I know. What time of day is it? Time of day. All right. Right. And because I've been going for an hour, everybody knows what happens next. I take a potty break, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Feel free to talk behind my back because the chat will appear on the intermission screen. So I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Right. What am I going to do? Oh, you off, Bubba? Have a good shower. If you are. What have I got to do around here apart from wait for... Oh, I could always go fishing. I've got a wolf to kill.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Oh, it's very early in the day. Where's our favourite local wolf? I want to plink the wolf before... It's normally around somewhere. I'm going to have to shoot him at some point because otherwise I will get chewed on. The moose has not respawned. I ought to do a big cooking fest with this lot, shouldn't I? I mean, I've got so many. All of this is ruined meat that I simply haven't had cause to use. And the moldy meat slick here, and the cured meat slick there, and the fat. Oh grief! I wish you could build an outside meat storage locker. That would be... I'm not going anywhere. I think I've eaten all the fish, have I not? Oh no, I haven't. Am I going anywhere? I don't want to drop the stinky fish. I want to lure. I still want to shoot this bear. Out of a sense of personal vengeance. But there is our friendly local. Can he get me up here? That wolf I do need to shoot because he is thoroughly in the way. Oh, grief. In case anybody hasn't heard it, in my early morning stream now, which is Vintage Story, we have wolves and bears in that. Yeah, give me a second. And they howl as well, which is very reminiscent of... Nah. Right, there's one less wolf to worry about. I take the meat, but I don't really need it. Thank you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Had enough practice. Whoa! 23 kilos. Huh. How about that? Yeah, so 3 kilos isn't loads, but it's well worth having. Right. Now I will drop the stinky fish. Hang on, I do have water, don't I? Oh, let's go and grab another litre, just in case. Let's go see what's happening out on the ice. Why have I got broken fire-hardened arrows in there? A broken fire-hardened arrow.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'll settle for... Well, the fact that I managed to stick them all in, so to speak. I'll settle for that. Right, let's go and have a little investigate, see what the wolf distribution is like on the lake. Oh, that's a valid point. Yeah, okay. I'm persuaded. Come on. Oh, you... Uh-oh. You two talking about me again? Pardon my paranoia. Well, it's only fair. We were talking about you earlier, so...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. Let's go see what's happening on the lake. I mean, it won't be interesting or anything. I would be curious to get an idea for the distribution of wildlife out there now that I've... There's the... Oh, great. There's going to be one of those. That is suspiciously calm. Nice to see our regular deer is present. I'm not going to try and instigate do you know what? I'm trying to think. Just in case I've seen it. The reason I went to Desolation Point was because my mind said, oh, there's the bear. My mind said, oh, the quality tools are there. No, Danny and I were not talking about you and Eugene having a go at me for not picking up the coal in the mine on the way to out of Desolation Point. We were not talking about that at all. We would never dream of doing such a thing. So, is there a place around here where I might find quality tools that I might not have looked for them? And that maybe I simply left them where they were. No, didn't get the coal. And to be honest with you, one, I ended up picking up the salt, and two, I didn't want to be too overladen. And it turned out to be a good idea because I ended up running away from the wolf rather than have a battle with it in the not the broken highway. You know, the highway between here and Desolation Point. I elected to skedaddle from the wolf there rather than face it. And if I had not been able to do a little bit of a run, I wouldn't have been able to. Beachcombing for quality tools. Oh, that's a thought. Which means I'm going to have to shoot the bear, doesn't it? Because he's going to be slap bang in the way. Alright. Are we proposing a bear hunt? I guess we might be. And there he is. Yeah, well... See? This is why we didn't tell you about it. He's going to see me, isn't he? Yeah, this is very true. I'm just making sure I didn't... Ooh, is that fur? No, it's cedar. Yes, I know. Well, I guess it's official. We're going to shoot the bear. So I can go beachcombing in comparative safety. Here, Mr. Bear. I do not recommend this on a regular basis. Ah, now he spots me. Yep, I think that is a bear that has paid attention. Yep, here he comes. Well, Eugene, unless the wolves simply haven't respawned in, which seems unlikely, we have reached that point where wolves have become a rarer spawn. It's nice to see that the deer is still there. That's actually useful to know. Yeah. Walking boulders at the corner of your screen are closer than they are further away than they appear. Special treat for me. Or for Anna, I should... Not for Anna, sorry, for Astrid. He's still coming. Yeah. Oh. There's a terrible temptation to try a shot at this range, see if I can hit. Mind you, how far away was the moose when I managed to hit it? And that range, actually, it took several shots, didn't it? I don't feel like doing that this time. Especially seeing as I don't have to. But if we're going beachcombing, I do not want to have that hanging over me. Oh yeah. Here we go. He's taking my existence personally. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, in Victory Story they have wolves and bears in there. And oh, this is not necessarily a great situation. I'm pretty certain that'll be bear number 15. Oh, no, he'll be bear number 16, I guess. Wolves killed. 162. I'm assuming he just didn't drop dead off screen. $16? Oh, bears, you mean, yes. Rabbit snared, 68. Deer killed, 11. Moose killed, 5. Bears killed, 15. Wolves killed, 162. I suppose if it said wolf struggles lost, I would be dead. So, have I been attacked by... Have I been in wolf fights 65 times? Wow. Well, you know, I might as well. Seeing as I have the supplies. Do a spot of fishing. You're kidding me. Oh, yeah, no, I've no doubt. Oh, there's the wolf, the bear. He's dead over there. He literally did just die off camera, so he is bear number 16. He's right up. Yeah, he's right over there. I wonder if I got enough time to go and butcher him, bring him back. not... There are no wolves on the ice. So I guess... Yeah, pretty much. My only concern really is... Yeah. My only concern really is wolves that I can't see, but I'm not seeing any. And the only other possibility, I say the only other possibility, the other difficulty might be if that bear comes after me, but I have, I say I've never seen. No, that's a valid point, but oh great, he decided to go all the way to the edge of the ice, didn't he? Oh, it's not the first time I've harvested a bear out here. What do you want to bet? I'm going to get close. And the ice... Oh, no, it's alright. No. Where's the travois gone? Where's my travois? Oh, there. This might not be the wisest thing I've ever done.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Ah. Excuse me a second. I accidentally took off my bear skin. And as usual, when I'm doing this, now the music is... feathers I have in abundance. They are not my most limited resource, to be honest. So now as I walk along, I'm playing the intro music, or the theme, in my head, in tune to the steps. Oh, hang on. I don't know if you were here for it, Bubba, but on one occasion I had both bears on the ice simultaneously. One over here and one over there. Oh, hang on, did I? I was stupid, I put that away. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, that's right. Papa headed off to do other things. It's all right, Mr. Deer. You are currently quite safe. Was it just me? Or did I hear wolves howling?
The sun is setting. A lot colder soon.
I really ought to do a good solid cook fest. I beg your pardon? Actually I do. Chicken. I make meat sauce or pasta out of it. I don't eat red meat anymore because red meat can be contributory to kidney stones and yeah. Yep, could do. Yeah, definitely could do that. So, yeah, I do have mincemeat. It's not boxed, it's in a plastic carton, actually. But, right, we'll sort you out in the morning. Although right now I will take that with that. Dark much? Why do you ask? Oh, great. Look what I was carrying this entire time. Oh. I can't help you with that, really. Oh, that's not my woodworking. Hang on, is that my woodworking bench? Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. Yes. No. I don't know. No, it's a desk. Where did I put my woodworking bench? Is it this one or this one? It's this one. Yes. Excuse me. What am I doing? I guess waiting for daylight so that I can get all that lot unpacked, make another meat curing box, stuff it full of salt and so on and so forth and what have you. It was a clear night. Maybe, cross fingers, we'll get an aurora. Except for the fact that shipping it from here, no, not a great idea. Actually, do you know what? I'm pretty certain there would be some rules and regulations against doing that. Oh, come on, guys. Give me an aurora. Yeah, but the cost of shipping and so on and so forth, it would be cheaper in the long run to simply buy it locally. Oh, well, I don't know what you mean by boxed mincemeat then, because I have mincemeat in, yeah, plastic wrappers, so to speak. Are we not going to get... No, we are not going to get an aurora. Jarred mincemeat. I didn't know you could get mincemeat in jars. Right, let's go and harvest. I'm gonna have to do a... Oh! I was thinking you meant... Ah! Yeah, that's a valid point. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, right. Okay. No, we don't have it in boxes at all. I don't think.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right, let's find a clear spot. Ah, well. And yes, I know I need to fix. I've never seen boxed mincemeat for mince pies. Oh, no wonder I was moving so slowly. Oh, I never heard of it. No, like I say, we just get it in jars.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Excuse me a moment. I know I've got some fur back in there. Do I have enough, I wonder?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Let me have a little look, see what we've got in terms of... I sworn I saw... cedar. How much have I got of this stuff?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Heh! I've got enough! Yay! I didn't realise that was hovering above the ground like that. Meat curing box coming right up. Oh, that was a successful day. Where am I going to put this? Can't see. Okay, stick it over here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Just going to grab 20 kilograms of bear. Oh, at least it reduced somewhat the wastage. Right, one. I don't think it's going to make much difference, is it?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. Half a bear stuffed into a meat curing boxes. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered in the end. It's only a tiny, tiny little bit of difference. It's not going to make a huge amount of difference. And I still got more meat than I know what to do with.
Look for shelter.
Where's my fish gone? I need to have a water cooking day, preferably tomorrow. Preferably in the open, if the weather suits. So... Actually, no, I don't. I need to do beach combing, don't I? I've never heard of making cookies with mincemeat. Strangely, I have heard of making sweet mincemeat pies with minced meat, as in flesh. Old recipes for that were originally, I think I've mentioned this before, were originally using, minced flesh. Which sounds dreadful when I put it that way. And they were desserts. Alright, so... Progress, progress, progress of a sort. We have... Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. No, apparently, Danny, they are quite good. It is those, apparently, that the Quakers during Cromwell's time were much set against because they didn't approve of Christmas. That's right. The only time there was a war against Christmas was, yeah, the Quakers, who really did not approve of Christmas. Right. Let's see whether we can... I need a screenshot, don't I? I need a screenshot for tomorrow because I cleared out my directory of screenshots, which reminds me I need an external hard drive for backups and long-term data storage. I could actually get an internal, another M.2, but I'd have to take the computer apart, and I mean completely take it apart to get it installed. And I don't feel like doing that. I've got so little room to work in that computer, it's a pain in the neck. It's like, you know, once you get it all sorted and closed up, I don't want to touch it, but I would like... I've got data here that doesn't need to be on my main hard drive. Actually, I've got 110 gigabytes of data that I don't access that often, but I want to stick it onto an external, and that means I could move it around too. And then use it for downloads and screenshots and that kind of thing. The problem, Eugene, with night shots is that they look nice, but as a thumbnail they look terrible. Dark screenshots, as dramatic as they can get, really look terrible as thumbnails. And I don't have the time or the skill to make decent thumbnails. I really do not. I have no idea. That's the moon rising, isn't it? Alright, let's go in and... Oh, that's a valid point, yeah. Why was I thinking of hitting Y at that point? I need to hit Y now. Put the bow away. And oh, I need water. I forgot. Oh, the one time I want it to open a different drawer, it opens up the... Right. Yes, I want, well, salt. Um, I want 10 kilos to take to Mystery Lake. Because I don't think I've got any salt. Do I have salt in Mystery Lake? I want to take 10 kilos of salt to Mystery Lake. Um, oh. Unless I already... There is no other source of salt at Mystery Lake, is there? No, except unless there's a mine or something somewhere. Yeah. There is... Now, hang on. Now, I built a meat curing box at the at the hunting lodge in Broken Railroad. So I know there should be salt there somewhere, but I don't remember where. But I did do that once. Hmm. I didn't already build a meat curing box in Mystery Lake, did I? So I'm trying to remember if I now that we start talking about it, my mind is doing that tickle thing. But it's the same one that said, "Oh, there are quality tools in the cannery." And now it's saying you did pick up salt in Mystery Lake, but I am by no means sure of my memory. Hmm. I guess we are not getting... Oh. Oh! 2 clicks later. It's another day. We have survived. I have survived. And the weather's picking up. Come on, give... Oh, I was going to go beachcombing. Except... I've been going for 2 hours. Near enough. In fact, on the mark. And so a full beachcombing session is going to have to wait for tomorrow. I think. Not that I particularly trust this blasted weather. I do not trust this weather at all. Yeah. I know it doesn't always happen, but whenever you start seeing the wind picks up, it's still cold, and it could clear up, couldn't it? You know, simplest thing for me to do is bring this to an end. I'm not going to get the time for a full beach comb today, so we will start that tomorrow. Wait for the trader to cooperate, or rather the Aurora, and then proceed from there. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It all helps. I'm not quite sure what it helps, but it helps. And so the schedule will be up there in a couple of minutes, in a minute or so. But just to remind you, there will be Warframe in 8 hours. There will be another survival game, Vintage Story, at 5 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and then we'll be back with the Long Dark same time tomorrow. I get to face bears and wolves twice a day now. Except the wolves don't warn you when they attack, and neither do the bears. So, I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you very much for watching. It is, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for the conversation. And I will see you all next time.